I didn't know if you wanted to read this first section, but the part that I have queued up to is in part 2 about the.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and go over part 1.
Okay.
It starts out with Karen Gorn. Who is she?
She's another member of the Salida MAC.
Okay.
So there were 3 of us at that meeting. There's 5 of us altogether.
Okay, thank you. That's what I was going to ask you. And Brad Johnson is one of the people on your
He was also there.
committee. And he is on the sanitation district as well.
Right.
So just briefly tell the people, tell the viewers, I was going to say listeners, tell the viewers who all is on the MAC.
Okay, so the head of the MAC is Thomas Reeves. He's the chairman. And Brad Johnson is the vice chairman. And the secretary is Anna San Nicholas, and then myself and Karen Gorn. And Brad is probably the longest term member of the MAC, and I'm the newest. So.
Okay, so we have Karen Gorn saying, I just want to make sure that when this comes to play, we actually have a voice. And then Mayor Marsh says,
I have already told Terry. Terry's agreed that we need, and we don't need to let you have a voice. Almost, I mean, well.
And then Karen goes on to say, well, see, that's there.
Let me just say, this is Marsh. Let me just say that we don't have to let you have a voice. I want to let you have a voice. And I will, and Terry's agreed to this with the county level, that we will have an advisory vote on this. And that's all we're allowed to do automatically. We can give you an absolute 100% up and down vote, but on an advisory vote, we'll take the advisory vote. If it's overwhelmingly against, we'll stop.
Karen asks, you'll stop?
You know, if it's overwhelmingly for, I think that the people that don't like it, there's going to be people that always don't like it.
Karen says, right, I understand that.
If it's somewhere in the middle, I think we need to fight over it. You know, if it's 45-55, where it's not a clear decision, I think at that point we're going to have a.
And Emerson says, knockdown, drag out?
We're going to have a knockdown, drag out.
Karen goes on to say, just my concern is I am on the MAC board also, and we're telling people to wait. You know, listen, wait for the studies. Wait, and then I'm hearing that you're like a liaison meeting, and Salida's being referred to as a low-lying fruit.
And then I correct her and said low-hanging.
Karen says low-hanging fruit. It's concerning to me that these discussions are all still going on while we're telling Salida, relax.